Good morning, folks. Yeah, I'm here again. As I said, I won't be here as often, but periodically I will make some appearance. And I'm here in terms of a follow-up on a video I did on Tuesday that had to do with some stabbing at Peebles Park. I have since received some additional information, some updates on the child that was stabbed at the People's Park, and I just want to read the message. I have sort of edited to so that persons don't pinpoint or identify who could have possibly sent this message to me. And the message reads, "Yeah, it was my family's nephew that got stabbed. We had a terrible night. Part of his intestines was out. He was peeing blood. He had surgery last night to correct it. Thank God the bleeding has cleared out. His name is from wherever the young man that stabbed him is from." And that is the message I got yesterday as an update, the status of this child who could have very well lost his life at Peebles Park from that unfortunate stabbing by another student. And I played the song of singing Sandy. Sandy, good morning to you. A song written by Tim Dura, "Take Back Control." And this song really captures it. And it's not just the parents, but society on a whole, the community. We have to instill better values, set better examples for our children. But I also got a further update. I am being told that the child who got stabbed at Peebles Park, who I sympathize with, was also involved in another stabbing altercation where he was part, if not the main person, but part of a stabbing crew who stabbed another student about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And since that time, he did not report to school, but found himself at Peebles Park. That part was not relayed to me by the family who gave me some information on his current status. I do not know why they choose to leave out that part, and I do not want to speculate. But what I see here, and it was also corroborated from statements by even a teacher, that this is an ongoing battle. Cliques, gangs, and it's a do back. So 2 weeks ago, one person was stabbed. A revenge took place at Peebles Park. Prior to that, there was some altercation at Stock Farm. Probably maybe during a football game or whatever it is. I don't have the specific details. But I'm just saying, if we do not nip it, it is only going to get worse. And when we say parents take back control, what are the examples are you setting? What kind of atmosphere are you exposing your child to at home? Is your child part of your operations? Are they rolling, wrapping, packaging, boiling, selling on your behalf the illegal substance? Because you're hearing also talks of which child said that they have gone and what they will do. This is not how we grew up. As I said, you would always have a little, disagreement, a little scruffle, a little higas in between. But you had a better connect, especially with the parents and the students. So when Peter R. Augustine, for example, gave us a caning because we were disobedient, our parents would not come to the school in his collar. There was a better understanding because we understood it's a society, a community that has to raise a child, including the teachers, where the children spend a lot more time. Parents, I'm asking, I'm begging, set better examples for the children. Take control. Stop making excuses. Because it won't get better, it will only get worse. And I may sound like a stock record, that is alright. I am genuinely concerned about the next generation. Genuinely concerned. I just met my son and I'm very proud of him. He has started working, and me and his mom did not have to live together to instill sound principles and discipline in him. Parents, take control. Take control before it is too late. Before it is too late. I think at this time, the school, and I'm no social scientist, I'm no expert. I'm just a layman, I'm just an ordinary person. Well, a banker by profession, but with common sense. You understand? And it would be good, to have a gathering with the teachers, the parents. It's not because you grew up with a certain lifestyle or a certain pattern, your child must follow suit. So the necessary powers that be. Because that's the next generation. We have to grow old and they that have to continue for future and successive generations. And I think I have spoken enough. Parents, take control. Take control. One love, Dominica. I just thought I would bring an update and bring some additional information as to what could have possibly caused this stabbing, and it's probably not just an isolated incident of somebody just go to people's back and stab. Something may have triggered it before, and something may have triggered what triggered it before, and it needs to stop. Children are leaving school prematurely in between periods, and they're in the city fighting, behaving bad. My God, I don't know. I'm happy that was not the life I took up. Yeah, very happy, and I'm very grateful for the principles and morals that my parents instilled in me. The teachers, say good morning to some of my old school teachers, like teacher Delia Badwill from Massac. When I spoke of my deceased teacher Nicholas, I also had to mention teacher Delia Badwill. Solid as a rock, teacher Badwill. Miss Matthew, she usually preach a lay minister at the church. And there's another teacher, she was a disciplinarian. Miss Liverpool from Cochrane. Her eyes were big and bulging. And when she give you that look, you have to put yourself in order. And so many other fantastic teachers that help groom and fashion persons like myself and others. Mr. Charles, L.U. Charles, aka Muspa, Miss Doughton, and Revelia Vidal, and the list goes on. Thank you very much, teachers. Thank you very, very, very much. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I truly appreciate. At the time, I did not appreciate the caning. Okay, Peter R., and I think Peter R. would wring your pants a little extra. But he sent the right message home. Put yourself in order. You did not come here to waste time. You came here to build a foundation. So big up yourself, Peter R. And Peter would cane Chad, his own son, as well, with the same vigor. Chad, big up yourself. That's my buddy at work. One love, Dominica. Bless up. Everything nice. Children, your future depends on you. It truly depends on you. Bless.